I've fallen in love with volunteering myself. I know at 9 o'clock you're getting up, you're almost like, oh, why can't I sleep in? But seeing the kids, it's just so empowering. You want to push them, you want to keep them going inside the sport. Seeing that sort of drive in younger kids is just, oh, it's brilliant. Seeing players come up from under 10s and 12s who've made it onto the under 14s panel, and that has made me so happy, because these are kids that I've been taking care of. These are kids that I've been mentoring. If they see teenagers around our age staying with the sport, that's going to inspire them to keep with it. So they've wanted to see the senior matches, they've wanted to come and support the club more. We need more female role models for kids, for them to look up to. It's so important, because they'll just grow up thinking, why am I here? If we don't have female role models for the younger girls to look up to, then who are they going to look up to? I know for myself, when I went up when I was younger to see all the older players play, I was like, that's where I want to be. That's who I want to be. I want to be on that pitch stopping those goals. I want to be in those goals. I want to wear that number 1 jersey. And that's definitely been the number 1 driver for me. Well, I can't remember when I started in goals, but it was definitely just the mindset I had. I liked the position. I was the last line of defence, and you need to have a strong head to be in the position, I won't lie. If you're down, then everyone else is down. The confidence is low, so you have to keep it up. There was no umpire, so I started out umpiring. That was grand. And then eventually I started dipping my toes into refereeing. Irene got the resources to give us a Go Games refereeing course, and I went through that, and it was brilliant. I get to see most of the game from the eyes of a referee, which is completely different from the eyes of a player. I completely recommend becoming a referee or an umpire, or just to help out around the kids or help out around games, because it is very benefiting. I hope to God someday that I might be able to ref the senior matches. I might be able to help out with those sort of situations and maybe go up to Crow Park one day, but that's only a dream. BUA program is like a leadership program where you do it for yourself and you learn about minding yourself and your body. I know myself, for the longest time I've always been very introverted, and I never wanted to be the sort of leader. I've grown so much as a person after BUA program. I myself brought awareness around under 12s, because I recognised and I saw myself. There was very upsetting language, there was players coming off crying, and I just did not like it or understand it. But that meant that there was supposed to be no communication from parents or feedback from parents, and just to allow the kids to enjoy the game. So I made a brochure with all the details. It definitely made a positive impact towards the community, and definitely the girls themselves, they were happier. I've seen kids who have come up who have dropped out because they didn't see many role models that aren't our age, and they just keep seeing what's the usual, and they see people dropping out of sports, so they say, okay, well, if that's happening, then I'm going to drop out too. We need to get rid of that sort of pattern, and by doing that we have to have more teenagers over kids and helping out and putting in the effort for the club and for the community. It needs young people to come in with their new ideas to help out. Secondary school can be hell for a lot of people, and having that sort of outlet's better for your mental health. I know for other people it's mostly just, I have no time anymore, I need to focus more on school or with friends. I know myself, I've gone to managers and I've spoken to them about how I felt with school and football clashing. They do so much to try help us out, to be there for us, and they're doing it unpaid as well. Everyone can make an environment happy and it can make it fun. Like, as long as everyone's putting in the effort, you can have fun. So many brilliant players drop out and it breaks my heart. If they can get into the right mindset, it doesn't feel more like a pressure, it feels more like I want to be here, I want to push myself more, I want to prove myself that I'm good enough. We're all in this together, we're all on the one team, we're all only human, and it's all one big learning curve. So let's just go out, have fun, and do the best that we can.